North American air masses. Now, what exactly are air masses? An air mass is a large body of air with uniform temperature and humidity covering thousands of square kilometers. Air masses are categorized based on the characteristics of their source region, or area formation. There are four main types of air masses. The first are polar latitudes, located poleward of 60 degrees north and south. The next is continental, located over large land masses between 25 degrees north-south and 60 degrees north-south. Then is maritime, located over the oceans between 25 degrees north-south and 60 degrees north-south. And finally, tropical latitudes, which are located within about 25 degrees of the equator. In addition to these four main types of air masses, there are also other four temperature attributes that an air mass can have: equatorial, tropical, polar, or Arctic. Air masses are also classified as either being continental or maritime. So when combining these two categories, there are many possibilities that an air mass can have. For example, there's maritime polar, MP, continental polar, CP, maritime tropical, continental tropical, and continental Arctic. In the diagram on this page, you can see the source regions and common patterns of the movement for the various types of air masses associated with North America and more specifically the United States. Now at this point you might be wondering to yourself, why do I need to know about these air masses? Well, you can tell yourself that it's important to know about air masses because they dictate the climate patterns for the world. Here are some of the societal impacts that are important to keep in mind. The most influential air masses are the polar continental, the maritime tropical, and the maritime polar. Places like New England, the Great Lakes, the Great Plains, the Ohio River, the Appalachian and Rocky Mountains, California, Texas Gulf Coast, and more are all places that are continually affected by North American air masses. Specifically, when these air masses are combined, the resulting air mass can be larger, colder, and heavier. With this resulting air masses can be responsible for summer rains, strong storms, and many severe weather storms. Where cyclones develop along the advancing air mass edges, strong storm tracks occur. In the winter, the Atlantic coastal plain is made into a storm track when tropical maritime air mixes with continental air from the north.